Gabos. The name of the game is Gabos. Game ain't based on sympathy. If you got sympathy in this spot, you ain't gonna never make it. You gonna never make
it. Yes, my people. Welcome back to Gabo Sports. It's a slimline, sleek formation that we're playing today. We'll get into some of the absentees. Strange why some of them are absent today, but let's introduce the panel first. The one and only Hussey returns, representing a very beautiful kit there. Hussey, how are you? Smile on your face.
I'm buzzing, I'm glowing, and I'm feeling myself, man. Good to be here, man.
We're glad to have you. And record appearance maker, all-time legend, Mr. Boots.
Yes. What are you telling me, people? Bit of a downer this week, but we move, man.
You guys were asking me a little bit earlier off camera why I was wearing a Netherlands t-shirt, and it's in solidarity with my Dutch brothers who are obviously about to receive a sea of very upset Moroccans on their flights back after getting absolutely kebabbed. One of the most shocking displays of criminal negligence that we've seen in some time. Towels were stolen, magical spells were cast, and at the end, Sadio Mane stands tall. Listen, man, chin up, guys, chin up. We've got to hustle hard.
Hustle hard.
Favorite Moroccan. I'm not sure if he was there or not. But yeah, man, Boots, the tweets were going off crazy. The WhatsApps were going crazy last night. Talk me through it, man.
Yeah, man. And the host was front and center of all those WhatsApp conversations. But yeah, bro, listen, I watched the game in its entirety. That's the first Afcon game I watched this tournament. The first, 89 minutes of that game were absolute dog. Like, it was boring. It's like just Senegal defending for the most part. They had a few chances, to be fair. Actually, Bono made a couple good saves, and Dye had a sitter which he missed. And I think Jackson could have squared it to someone, and it would have been an easy tap in. And then obviously Morocco had a few good chances as well. The left winger, Azal Zuli, he was balling out. But yeah, man, it was a good contested game. But then all hell broke loose when I think it was in injury time, or no, it was like in the late 80th minute when Senegal had a corner and Hakimi goes down soft as doo-doo, and then Senegal score and it gets ruled out, and even I was like, come on, man, this is a joke, bro. How are they disallowing this goal? But then I was like, you know what? It's calm. I don't mind the penalty shootout. I've gone this far. I deserve a penalty shootout, bro. I've suffered enough from this game. But Morocco go down the other end in injury time, and a certain Brahim, formerly Spanish, now Moroccan.
Spanish again.
Yeah, Spanish again. Diaz goes down, and this is why I'm not buying the he done it on purpose calls. Bro, no one knew, bro. Like, I think one other Moroccan player complained about it. The Senegalese played on, the Moroccans were just carrying on. But he was chasing them free. Do you remember Ballack when Chelsea got
Barca,
and he was running after the ref, and because they should have got a red card penalty or something. He was doing the exact. He was chasing the ref, like berating him, like check the VAR, and he wasn't stopping. The game was going on. He was still in his face. Eventually, they go to VAR, get the pen, and we all know what happened from there, man. It was absolute pandemonium. I never seen anything like it, bro. I went on the group chats as soon as that happened, and I was like to everyone, everyone tune into the game. This is amazing. Everyone locked in, and that's all she wrote, bro. It was amazing.
right.
Bro, it's been 24 hours, give or take, since the result. And bro, the cope, first of all, the people saying, bro, he missed the penalty on purpose because of sportsmanship and stuff, is the most unreal cope I've ever seen, bro. Obviously, the Moroccan FA have now opened legal proceedings. I think people are going to ban the Senegalese coach. Bro, they were attacking the Senegalese coach's daughter in the press conference. They're like barking at her stuff, bro. In the video, did you see this? Everyone collectively lost their mind, and I can get it, bro. I look from a Moroccan perspective. Even though I was heavy on the trolling today, and I had to issue out a few ChatGPT apologies, and that I can understand, bro. Losing a home final,
50 years since they've won it.
Exactly.
In that kind of fashion is gonna cause national head loss, bro, and it has caused national head loss. The Nigerian team are saying they couldn't get out of the country because they shut down the airport today, bro. They thought they were Senegalese and they were gonna cancel. They said they canceled their flight and they're gonna issue the refund, and they're not gonna issue the refunds, bro. So there's a lot of
crazy.
There's a lot of stuff going on. So yeah, man. Let's see how this one plays out,
bro. Listen, yeah. One thing I don't understand, yeah, is you flipping berated the referee for 5 minutes to get this penalty. You saw the Senegal squad go out and leave the pitch, which I've never seen, which is crazy, which is kind of sick at the same time. But bro, why would your choice of shot be a Panenka, bro? Listen, if you know any player, yeah, if he rosses it and then he misses, you're still annoyed, but you're like, you know what? He put something behind it. But the fact that he tried to be cheeky, yeah, after all this controversy behind this penalty was, bro, he got what he deserved. I can't lie. He's just nasty, bro.
I agree. Bro. I thought it was so arrogant.
Literally, bro.
Bro, you know, you could say, okay, they went to the changing room, they're sending out Snapchats, they're doing this, they're doing that. You know, smash it into the corner, and if you miss, you can claim they iced me, I was out my groove, I was cold, I waited too long, blah, blah, blah. But every excuse you could possibly ever have goes the second you attempt that. And it wasn't even bro, if it was, I think even Mendy, you could tell in the moment, I watched that penalty a few times, you could tell in the moment, even he was shocked by how pathetic
Yeah.
It didn't even come up to here. He had to go down low for them. A Panenka that couldn't even get off the ground, bro, in that moment is insane work.
Yeah.
Insane work. And you put that one in, the title's yours. All the malarkey, nobody ever talks about it again. It's a national parade. You're a hero for life, whatever. But bro, now he's gonna go back from getting booed. He was getting booed when he was receiving the top goal scorer award, and he's crying. And even the guy, the Moroccan royalty guy, was looking at him kind of like, brother, what the hell was that? And then he's gonna fly back, that short flight back to Madrid, and he's gonna get booed when he gets there as well, bro. Now they're on a full-on white hankies booing campaign. He's for a horrible 6 months, this guy, bro. What's he done?
Bro, you know his comments, yeah? They were on 30K, yeah, on his latest post. After he missed that pen, in the space of 1 hour, they went up to 300K, bro. He got absolutely smoked, bro.
Also the DMs, bro. The stuff that we don't see, bro.
Yeah, literally.
Spells are being cast, bro. The sorting going like this, bro. People are getting Gryffindor, Slytherin, Gryffindor. People are getting accepted to all sorts of witchcraft and wizardry schools after stuff that's been done forever. I'll tell you, shit's been cast, man. But yeah, man, let's leave that there. Let's return to our regular scheduled programming. The main topic of discussion, of course.
Can I shout out one guy before we do that? Sadio Mane is a real gun driller. That guy, yeah, he don't get spoken about enough, bro. 2-time Afcon champ. When all of them were whining and crying, El Hadj Diouf as well, telling him I think El Hadj Diouf was getting messages from the Senegalese Federation because he was the only one that was standing there, and I think El Hadj Diouf was telling him, you need to go in as well. But he looked at him and he was like, move, bro. And he went into the change room, he brought them back out, and he won that thing. He won it. Him. That's my driller. I love that guy, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I think
good for him, man.
He's the only guy who like even if the Senegalese won it, he's the only one who leaves like with his head held high, bro, because he didn't throw his toys at the pram. He's probably the reason the match even finished in the first place.
Yeah, literally.
So yeah, he has to get his plaudits for this. And what a glittering career, bro. He's done it all. I think there's two other guys, John Obi Mikel and Didier Drogba, who won the Prem, the Champs, and the Afcon, and he's now the third man to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, bro, what a storybook ending to his Afcon career, and he's definitely gonna play in the World Cup, but I mean, you can't really see him carrying on too much longer than that in the international team. And then again, you never know. But yeah, man, let's move swiftly on from a bittersweet ending to a beautiful new beginning. Michael Carrick is at the wheel. Man United are doing rondo triangles, 2-0 up against Manchester City. It was a performance that gets a coach a 4-year deal that he'll get paid out on 6 months. Pussy, man, you must be delighted, bro.
Absolutely delighted, but let's retract that last statement you made, please. Let's keep this temporary. Let's keep him here until May and June, and then respectfully, you can do one. But yeah, honestly, like we were very good in the FA Cup final in 2024 against City, but we conceded chances. We were dominant, but like they had a chance, they had a sniff. It was only one goal in it. Saturday was complete domination from start to finish. I have not seen us play City like that, pepper them like that from start to finish since they got taken over from the royalty. So I was super impressed. I was so impressed. I was quite shocked, like pleasantly surprised. Really good performance all around the park. Confidence brewing throughout the squad. A little bit of what I'm used to seeing in United, like counter attacks, long switches, quick decisions, 1 or 2 touches, not fucking running into spaces for 5 hours on the Amarim. It was a really pleasant surprise. It was really nice to see. I was delighted. Look, you call me a cuck, call me what you want, call me an Arsenal hater. I was saying it has to be either a United dub or a City dub. I can't stand a draw. But when we got the first in and then we got the second in, and we should have had probably about 3 more, I was elated. I was absolutely delighted, and it was no less than we deserved. Genuinely, just complete dominance. And that ginger toe sucking cunt can go do one. That ginger sucking prick and his little hard boy Nicky Butt, his little buddy, they can go do one.
Yeah.
Fucking twats. Fucking the best way to shut these pundits up is doing what you do on the pitch. And even when you do what you do on the pitch, they still find a way to bite back. Yeah, no, I'm delighted, man. Not much could have gone better. Not much.
Bro, I mean, look, from really minute one, I think. So the first goal came in the second half, right? It came in
66th minute.
Whoever scored the second half, like I remember watching the first half, and I know Abdullah probably felt the exact same, even though we haven't shared thoughts about it. But they came out of the traps flying.
Yeah.
Maguire hits the bar. Then you've got like that double chance that Donnarumma saves. You go into the interval 0-0. Like, are you as a fan a bit worried that we did not make this pressure pay, and now City going to come back? Was that the biggest surprise? The fact that in the second half the momentum just ramped up and City didn't really seem to have anything for you.
Like, yes and no. So yes, I expected. We didn't make the most of this. We're gonna probably pay the price here in the second half. Yes, I felt that at half time. But in the same breath, it's because we was what shocked me most is when we look good. We look good in spouts. We get like a 10-minute period, and that's it. And then we're shit for 80 minutes. We do this and that. What impressed me the most, it was all guns blazing from start to finish. We didn't slow down in the second half. We didn't. If you look at the statistics and the running stats and everything, it's all very equal amongst the first half and second half. It's not a matter of we were amazing in the first half and we fell off slightly in the second half. That surprised me. That surprised me the most because it's very well. It's a very it's not a secret. United don't have the fittest squad. They don't have the best running stats in the league, and it really does show. It really does show in season out. So that's what surprised me is the fact that we maintained it and we continue to nullify City throughout. Yeah, man. Yeah. But yeah. What a performance! And I know you guys were delighted for a few hours, and then obviously,
We'll get to
but
that. We'll get to that.
we'll get to that exactly.
United,
We'll get to that.
So Carrick plays a 4-2-3-1. It's a bit of a surprise that Mbeumo comes back from Afcon. Ahmed comes. They're both in the starting lineup. Sesko's been dropped, even though he scores a brace against Burnley.
Yeah.
But bro, that little, I know it's obviously a one-off game, a derby. We can't really take too much stock into it at the moment. I'd be shocked if he doesn't start that lineup against Arsenal, bro. That front three, that Dorgu, Mbeumo, Ahmad, with Bruno having genuinely like one of the best 90 minutes I've seen as a midfielder. I'm saying in terms of like some of the balls that he was playing,
Ridiculous.
only he can do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
At the moment. Now that Dorgu's gone. What do you think? Do you think like this, that kind of smaller, more fluid front three is the way forward for you for the foreseeable, or like are you looking to change up again?
I don't think he'll go with the same lineup against Arsenal. I think with City, they can get like they give you the space. They don't show you respect in a sense. Like they go for play for football. With Arsenal, it's very hard to break down. I can imagine him starting Sesko. I don't know. No one knows Carrick like that. No one knows like left from right. He's only had one game at the job, but I can see him going for like a more hold-up striker approach, so he can bring others into the game. Yes, he'll play the wide players, and they'll be essential for the game. I don't know if Dorgu starts against Arsenal, but I can imagine Sesko starts as the focal point, as a target man type style forward. But like you said, I mean, like if after you see that, it's very hard to change the lineup when you see what you saw. Like no one really deserves to be dropped. I mean, ironically, I was saying like I think the least performative player at for United in that derby was probably Mbeumo. Was most probably Mbeumo, and he still had a good second half, and he was still very heavily involved in the first half. But like you can see the frustrations. Like Bruno was very visibly frustrated with him not being able to come back on side on times, not making the most intelligent runs. So I wouldn't be shocked if you see the same 9 or 10, but then a quick, like a slight change where Mbeumo moves to the left or Ahmad moves to the left and Mbeumo on the right and Sesko stops up top. But the rest I expect to be the same. But it will have to be a different approach against Arsenal, man. It has to be, man. We can't play like that against Arsenal. We'll get destroyed. I think.
Well, you say that, man, but like you brought on Cunha in the second half. He gets the assist for the second. You've got all of a sudden in that formation where you've got Cunha, Mason Mounts on the bench, Lenny Yoro's on the bench, Sesko's on the bench.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of depth. There's a little bit we can switch around.
Suddenly, all of a sudden,
all of a sudden, it's a very sudden. Wow! All of a sudden, we've got players. Let me bring Booty into it. Booty, obviously, we were heavily biased towards United in this one.
United,
the best performance we've seen from them in a long while. What did you make of the game?
Obviously, I as I said in the chat, I didn't watch the game. I came in like the last 10 minutes, and I was like, out, bro. I thought United. I saw the lineup, and I was like, bro, these are getting mollywopped, bro. What is this dusty lineup this guy's playing? Saw Mainu in the middle of the park. I was like, no way. And I think Casemiro, from what I heard and what I saw in the highlights, looked like he had an absolute world-class game.
Yeah.
I think, bro, listen, one thing I'll say, across the years, we've been hearing, United DNA, United DNA, United DNA. What is United DNA? This, that, and the other. And I've grown up on United in one way, and that's counter-attacking ball, bro. This is what they do, and this is what they do best, bro. Like, United, obviously, they can dominate a game. Like, when I'm talking about in their pomp, they can dominate a game and like pin teams back and all. But when they're at their best, is just when they have two fast wingers, even a guy in the middle that's quite quick, and they just hit you on the counter. Yeah, with the Ronaldos, even the Giggses, if you want to throw that back in the day, the Nannies, all these guys. So, bro, I saw the highlight. I watched the highlights, and I was like, bro, this is what and you know what I rate? Yeah, he dropped Sesko because when like even Oli used to get the better of Pep a lot as well. Yeah, he would play like Rashford, Martial, and Lingard, and it would just be like quick, like nippy guys on the counter. And I think that was so smart. Like, I didn't see it, but obviously in hindsight, you look back and you're like, bro, it's actually very smart because they can get back behind a lot of these players. And yeah, man, bro, like it was one hell of a performance. I didn't watch the game, but from what I saw and what I heard, it's like the best performance United have had in years.
A while. Yeah.
So, bruv, I was happy. United fans were happy for that moment. Anyways, I was happy. Listen, I'm still happy. Obviously, I would rather United win. If they didn't win, City would have been what 4 points behind us right now. So yeah, bruv, I don't know. I'm. Listen, I went from looking at this fixture a few weeks ago and thinking this is going to be a bit of a walk in the park. I'm worried, man. I can't lie, especially how we are in terms of like attacking. But yeah, I don't know if you want to get into that.
Well, listen, it's a nice segue, and I'm sure we'll kind of bring United into it because it's the next fixture. But we went into it knowing that a win would take us 9 points clear, and we're playing against a Nottingham Forest side that are in 17th place.
Yes,
they've got a little bit of a gap between them, and I think it's a 5-point gap between them and West Ham. But still, they're bottom of the table. They're struggling. Daesh is kind of hovering close to Mr. Marinakis' chopping board. Yeah. And we both watched. I know Booty watched that game. I watched that game. I want to get Booty's take, man. First one on the display, and then I'll jump in afterwards.
Bro, it's more of the same, man. Like super conservative. Although that game should have been done in the first half. The same shit for Arsenal, but the forwards they're not putting away there. But I just don't. Me and you, Egal, we had it out about this in regards to the lineup. I don't understand. I don't understand how you drop Saka from the league game. Whereas I don't care where they're placed. Nottingham Forest away has always been a hard game for Arsenal. Always, bro. We ain't done the double over Nottingham Forest in 30 plus years. It's not a gimme game, and even City went and it took them like on the last dying embers of the game, and they got bumped Forest in that game.
Yeah.
So, bro, it's not an easy game for you to be rotating. And Madueke was awful in that game, bro. He was fucking trash. And I can't believe, bro. Funny enough, Martinelli, who missed the open goal, on the performance basis, he was playing better than Madueke. And he's the one, and Arteta, he bugged out. He must have, I know, he probably saw the miss first half, and then he just wigged out, took it. He's like, I'm taking you off, I'm putting on Trossard. But if he took a step back and looked, the guy that needed to come off was Madueke at half time. He needed to bring on Saka earlier. We wasted 60 minutes, or I don't know how long Madueke was on the pitch. I think it was around 60 minutes of this guy just doing absolutely nothing, just running into Brez, bro. The first action Saka did was put a beautiful ball into Rice, who hits it on the half volley, and makes a save, bro. This night and day, and I don't understand, why you would drop him for the League Cup, bro. I don't care about. Me and Igal see it differently, bro. Listen, now we're in it in the semi-finals. I want to win it. I get it, but bro, I don't care. It doesn't move me, bro. He can't be sacrificing a big game, a 3-point game like that. For the League Cup, bro. But it's not only on the manager. This is 10% on the manager, bro. Those players, bro, they see this is a fucking constant theme year in, year out, bro. This year we've been a bit better when teams have slipped up. We've taken some chances. But in the last couple of weeks, Liverpool, and now Forest, when City have dropped points, in both weeks, if I'm not mistaken, bro, we could have been 11 points clear. This title would have been done and dusted. We would have been sailing into the sunset. We could have had one eye on the Champions League. But now we have this addiction, this fucking crack addiction, to making everything difficult, bro. Bro, I haven't been this pissed off, in years with not years, but bro, in a long time, bro. It's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. How can you not put this shit away, bro? Put and Rice, the performative shit at the end of the game, saying, every fucking time in front of you're part of the fucking performance, bro. You're part of the fucking performance act.
Yeah. The nastiest thing about that is he notices the camera and then does the gimmick.
He does that a lot, man. I love Rice. I love him. I think he's been the best one. Him and Haaland are our favourites for the PFA this year. But bro, you gotta stop cut the bullshit, man. You're part. You can't be sending your teammates down the stream like that, bro. It's nasty.
Yeah, I agree.
No, Jose, jump in, please.
But from my perspective, I'm very much on the with Abudi, where it's like if you're competing on all fronts for the big boy titles, the Carabao Cup, you won't even remember winning it. If you win the Prem and the Prem this season and you win the Carabao, you will say we won the Prem this year. You won't say with the double, we won the double. You'll focus on the Prem because that's what matters. Forget well, let's say he did what he did with the Carabao, yeah. You also have Inter Milan midweek before United, where you're top of the Champions League, where you can probably afford to drop a couple points. Like let's be honest. Like if there's a time to like lose or draw in champs, it's right now when you're on top. He should have prioritized the league, finish the Forest game, maybe like get 2 goals in before the 60th minute, and then sub off all your big boys, and then rest up, rotate for the champs, and then go hard against United. Now he's giving me as a United fan some hope because I'm like, hold on, where are these Arsenal first team? What's going on? Are these lot starting to get knackered? Are they starting to pick up niggles? What's going on with Saka? What's going on with this? I think you got it all wrong, but I can't say too much about the game. I've only watched the highlights, unfortunately. I actually fell asleep, so I intended to watch it, but I fell asleep. But yeah, I'm with Abudi, man. If my team is going for the league, prioritize the fucking league. Like it is really I wouldn't say it's straightforward as that, but like you have a better chance of winning at Forest away, a bogey ground, a hard fixture to go to, a Saturday night fixture where all eyes are on you. You're better off prioritizing that than Carabao Cup first leg against Chelsea or Inter Milan in the champs when you basically secured qualification. That's
Bro,
just
the
my
worst thing
take on
is,
it.
yeah, because the
Yeah.
worst thing is, bro, he went strong trying to see the game, like to dust the tie off against Chelsea, and we came out 3-2, bro. Fucking matter
Yeah.
what game, Martinelli would have got our gas that result, bro. They had nobody fit, bro. And you know, you going back to what you said, sorry, Gal, before you come in, bro. The rotation doesn't make sense because now, yeah, he started strong against Chelsea. He's gone weak against Forest, yeah. So what does he do with Saka now, bro?
That,
So
exactly. That's why he's giving me hope.
The whole rotation was retarded, bro. You rest him against Chelsea, you play him against Forest, and then you rest him against Inter, and you give him the full week, let him go, bro. He always has a field day against fucking Luke Shaw, bro. It's just
It's
fucking
true. It's absolute facts. Yeah? It's absolute facts.
It's just stupid rotation, bro. In my opinion, he's bottled it, bro. And if he don't win against Man United, bro, now the fucking pressure is on, bro.
Yeah,
you, bro.
I agree with that.
If we won this Forest game and then you slip up against United, it's still fucking, you're rattled. But, you know, you're like, bro, you know what? It's one of the last hardest games we have. United are on a streak, right? And they're looking in good spirits. You move. But now it's a must win, bro. And United don't look like they're going to be easily beat, bro. And it's pissed me off, bro. Like, it's genuinely.
Yeah. I can fully appreciate that. Oh, I'm keen to hear you guys' thoughts on
we'll get into all of it. We'll get into the rotations and all that stuff. But bro, in terms of the actual game itself, bro, they know 2006 when Real Madrid won the title with Beckham and all them guys, they sacked Fabio Capello because the style of football wasn't entertaining to watch. And for me, like we're starting to see that this Arteta guy might have a ceiling, bruv. Because okay, we can say, oh, he's not been backed enough and blah 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 and whatever, but it gets to a point where it's like, bro, we can't even trust the guy with attackers. You know what I'm saying? Even the guys he's brought in, every time, yeah, there was a slam dunk, home run. You get this guy. We always get the bunk tier, bro. We always get the you know what I'm saying?
the second choice, the third choice, yeah.
Market, bro. And it gets to the point where it's like, okay, we create some chances in that game. The Martinelli one, the Rice one, a few of them, a few of the chances that you could that contribute to the whole XG accumulation of the game. But in terms of like the actual consistency of the attack, bro, Saka's playing as a touchline winger when he's an inside forward during our best spells. He's in between the centre back and the fullback. When he's doing the overlapping thing and he's waiting for the Timber to come in, we know now the fullback. This whole Timber on the left side when Lewis Skelly's not there and bro, it's just signs of like internal nervousness. Like you're really trying to control something so much, sometimes you kill the essence of what got you there in the first place. And I think, like, for Arteta, I think the mental hurdle for him is having lost it 3 times in a row. Even though last season wasn't really a loss, it was like more of a we weren't ever in there in the first place. I think the position kind of flatters to deceive in terms of an actual race, right?
Yeah. Right.
But when you look at like what's happened to him over the last couple of seasons, you can see a guy who's like, let me get to a certain point before I really let the chains loose. And the problem is, City have gone, I think, winless in 4 in January in the league. I think, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah. They haven't won in 5 yet.
That was
4.
this was the window. The Liverpool, you heard me last week. The Liverpool draw was shambolic. When you watch what they did against Barnsley midweek, and then when you watch them against who they playing this week, Burnley, was it Burnley? Yeah. Watching against Burnley this week, bro. They are abject, out of ideas. Like in that first half that we played against them, you're like, yo, it's more than just put the chances away. It's like the amount we're willing to risk, right? And the Forest game, we conceded 0 shots on target. We conceded barely anything at all, full stop. And yeah, it's amazing. Gabriel won the man of the match. Saliba's looking imperious. And Saliba should be in that PFA Player of the Year discussion. He's even getting to a point where in the last couple of weeks, he might be overtaking Rice in terms of how important he is for us. And you just start to think, bro, like, are we gonna be conservative to the point where the nerves are gonna start creeping in? The nerves would have been crept in. We beat Liverpool, we beat Forest. It's 12 points clear, whatever it is. And all of a sudden, you're like, bro, chill out. The mood is going to be jumping. We can focus on the Carabao Cup, which I think is important to win. I think the Carabao Cup is important to win for Arsenal because, bro, it's like at this point in time, we're going to have to play almost certainly, unless a miracle happens in the Chelsea game or a miracle happens in the Newcastle game, Man City, right? And if you beat Man City in the final, bro, that's going to be a crazy boost in terms of the mentality, in terms of the belief, in terms of everything that you need. And you look at Chelsea during the Mourinho pump. He said it. He said that famous interview with Jeff Shreves when he was like, the first one's coming. The first one's in the bag now. I guarantee you the second one's coming.
Yeah,
right?
the second one for sure is coming.
There was also a team that was built on defense first. But like, from a mentality perspective, there are games you have to start knocking out the park because, bro, it is a belief game. I don't want to be Roy Keane and give you some United punditry, but it's undeniable the team's quality. We're stacked in positions, but right now there's a belief system, and bro, Tony Adams said it best, bro. I think the core of the belief system, the weakness at the soul of Arsenal, is Martin Squirmy fucking Odegaard, bro. I can see it week by week. Booty's starting to look at it and go, oh, bro, maybe, bro, what? Bro, it was Royal Rumble came early. I thought Royal Rumble was next week. Royal Rumble came Saturday night at the City Ground, bro. What Elliot Anderson was doing. Bro, how can a man called Elliot, bro, pack you in like that, bro? His name is Elliot, bro. And, bro, it was 3 times in 20 minutes. He knocked him off his feet. He's dusting himself off the ground. The camera's looking at him. Bro, this guy can't be our captain, bro. This guy can't be a captain. Bro, this guy might be a worse captain for Arsenal Football Club than William Gallas, bro.
I wouldn't go that far.
William Gallas was captain of Arsenal in February when they were 10 points clear. 2007, 2008, I think, when Eduardo broke his leg at St Andrews, and then we lost
Birmingham.
Manchester United, and we were never the same again. Everyone dipped. The club broke apart. The talented core went elsewhere because it was something that broke the core of the club, right? And here we're 7 points clear. We're inching towards February, and if we fumble it from here, you're going to start seeing agents talking, bro, because the belief is going to be gone from the club. So for me, inshallah, Arteta wins Arsenal the title. Inshallah, a few more cups. Shake his hand. Give Mr. Enrique a call, because that's when we're going to see the true ceiling of this team, bro. The team defensively, lockdown. How many clean sheets, how many games have we had where we reduced opposition to 0, nothing, nada?
Yeah.
It's just about giving the players the game plan, the attacking game plan to consistently break down low blocks. We watched this guy try for 6 years. He can't do it. We need a guy who you watch what Dembele is doing, bro. We saw Dembele's goal the other day. Come on, man.
Yeah, ridiculous.
We need this at the club. We need a guy who can just room it, bro. I watched us do this poverty title and we're desperate. But, dude, every time Arsenal lose or every time Arsenal drop points, the true feelings about Arteta surface online again. The man don't like this guy, bro. And if he gets us the title, amazing. You'll be a legend forever. But he's going to go in the Unai Emery power, bro, of guys like, thank you very much. But now get us the real deal. You know what I'm saying?
No, don't disrespect. If he gets the title, he's going to be the Unai Emery.
He's better than Emery. I apologize. But, bro, get us the real deal, man. That's how I feel.
Yeah. Listen, I obviously, I'm not going to go that far. But I'm just going to say, yeah, all I'm going to say is he better win the title, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. I've defended him more than anyone in this Arsenal fan base that we know, anyways. But bro, he needs to win it, bro. And from this 7 points, listen, we slipped up, but 7 points with the fixtures we have left and the fixtures that City have left, we're still in a very, very strong position, and he has no excuse, brother. He's got to win it, bro. There's no excuse, bro. We are primed. We're primed, bro. Bro, I don't care. You can bring me 7,000 Mark Gehys, bro. They ain't better than Gabriel. They ain't better than Saliba. He ain't even better than the brother on the bench, Mosquera. I'm telling you that for free, yeah. No 6 foot centre back ain't better than what we got and what we're packing, yeah. So, bro, this brother deliver the Ross Clark Premier League. That's your only job. I don't care how you do it, when you do it. Well, I actually do care when you do it. Preferably, just fucking get it done in the next month or so, because I can't take it anymore. Bro, I can't fucking live this shit anymore, bro. Just seal the deal so I can put my feet up, bro. I should be going to Nottingham Forest away, and I'm shitting, bro. I'm turning into a bad human, bro. People can't approach me, but I'm sitting down with people watching this game, and I'm cussing out people like, bro, don't talk. Just stop talking to me. And I'm a bag of nerves watching Nottingham Forest, because you know why? We don't kill the fucking games off. I'm putting Arteta to the side. Bro, these players themselves, yeah, bro, they need to fucking grow a pair, bro. Bro, yeah. We haven't won a game this year. I think we've won 2 games, 2 games this year, yeah, where we don't score from set pieces, bro.
I was just about to go into that.
This is not ridiculous. Bro, bro, these forwards, yeah, they need to start putting these chances away so we can cool off, bro. Get Saliba, I think it was Brighton when we won 2-1 at home. He said it perfectly. We are not killers, bro. We don't kill the game off, bro. We're not harsh. We're not ruthless enough. We need to fucking, bro, when we go 2 up, get another one. Then you can start faffing around, bro. We do the arrogant Arsenal thing. Do you get it? Where we start paying of our food, bro. Bro, this is not the season for that shit, bro. And Arteta needs to drill it into these brothers, bro.
Bro, look, man. If Victor Gyökeres was the sniper, bro, Charlie Kirk would still be alive today. This guy, honestly, I'm not even exaggerating. I was watching him against Forest, and I'm trying to think, bro, forget about like elite tier, forget about it, but I'm thinking about, have I seen a worse footballer in the Premier League in the last 20 years, bro? And I'm scratching my head, bro. He can't pass the ball, he can't dribble, he can't control it, he can't run, he can't shoot. He can't do anything, bro.
Literally.
You look at like the strikers, they did like a comparison of the strikers since like 2010 who've had over 1,000 minutes in the league. And he was like 129 out of 132 in like 10 of the key metrics, bro. This guy is an absolute disaster. This guy warrants being shipped out in January. I've seen enough. I don't want to see any more. I don't want to see it work out for him. I don't want to see him turn it around. I want to see him out the door, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you know what's so crazy, yeah? Sorry, go. Bro, we're so well oiled. Like, we're such a well oiled machine that someone like Kai Havertz, who we hated last season, would take us up a level. This is how bad this guy, bro. We're not winning because of him. We're winning despite him, bro. He's fucking holding us back, bro. Even in the games we win, bro. It's ridiculous, bro. He comes into midfield and he gives away the passes. He gives away the ball. Bro, you can't play ball. Stick to fucking up there, yeah, and just focus on running them behind. Bro, even against Murillo bottles it. Flipping, the ball comes down in the air. He fumbles it. Gyökeres takes it off him. You're thinking, yeah, this is his bread and butter. Transitions, Brother, the bread buckles, Murillo. He still gets back and he blocks the shot. It's like, bro, I just want to see you miss a chance, bro, at this point. Bro, I don't even see him miss chances, bro. It's like, bro, every shot is blocked. He's hiding behind defenders. It's ridiculous, bro. It's insanity, bro. I've never seen something like this at my club. And I knew it, bro. I said, when he signed for this club, this guy is not an Arsenal striker, bro. I knew it, bro. And I was hoping, please prove me wrong, bro. He's proved me, bro. You know what? He has proven me wrong because he's shitter than what I thought, bro.
Bro, he's absolutely, bro. Honestly, I've run out of superlatives. I've run out of words to say, bro, about how dogged this guy is. And, bro, everyone's got a whole smoke for this, really, bro. The Berta.
Everyone,
you know, Arteta, but Arteta at this point in time, he's hold it for just playing him, bro. Like, really, like he's a net negative. You're not going to turn it around. It's embarrassing. It's it's shocking how this has managed to pass all the checks and balances at the club. You know, data and scouting and this and that and all the rest of it. And they got this guy, bro. On reclocked on how garbage this guy was in like match week 2 of the Champions League. In terms of his touches, his movement, his all the rest of it. And bro, at this point in time, like, just put the boy out of his misery, man. Just ship him out to Germany, ship him out to Italy, take the loss on the books, get in a Mateta, and just try and just get one over the line. Because, bro, this is what I don't understand about Arteta here. Surely he knows that if he doesn't win this title, he's out of a job. Forget about if the board are happy and the revenue's flowing in, the fans will simply not allow it, bro. It will just become too toxic. There's been a lot of toxicity held back because we're at the top, but you can see the second there's even a slightest thing to, bro, people go ride out. Nobody's defending him like that, yeah. Why would you not just go ham in January, bro? We're January 19th now. We haven't heard a peep about us.
I don't understand why we didn't sign Semenyo, bro. Bro, you get Semenyo, brother. I'm not watching the rest of the league. I'm already in Islington. I'm prepping myself for the fucking
yeah, bro. That's what it is. Look, let's. I want to talk about the game next week. We'll do a proper preview because, Hussy, man, where are your boys today? I thought they'd be here to celebrate with you, man.
They treat this as therapy, bro. So they come here, they come online, and no one can get a word in. Zertsky's this, Dallo that, and then when United win, like the United class of '92, they go in fucking hiding. This is them in a nutshell, bro. They don't ride. Yeah. Sorry. What did you even ask?
I was going to ask. I was going to ask. Obviously, the game is coming up next week.
Yeah.
One thing I will say, and look, this is Booty said we're a little bit nervous, but one thing I will say is, bro, the Man City defense against you guys, it's not going to be like that next week, bro. You do know that, right? Who are they playing? They're playing some.
And that's why I alluded to earlier.
I never heard of this guy in my life, bro. Allende or something, bro. They're playing in the back.
Yeah, the game before the Manchester Derby, that was the first time I've heard of him.
Bro, Khabib's cousin was centre back.
No, do you know what? Bogdanov had a good game, man. I'm gonna give him props, man. He really impressed me. But listen, I said that earlier. I alluded to that earlier. Arsenal is a lower block. It's a harder defense to break down. You guys concede way less expected goals and chances all season long. I read some damning stats about Arsenal, yeah. And out of your 15 wins, 11 of those wins, your first goal comes from a set piece or the second phase that comes from that set piece, i.e. corner, rebound, goes back in, goal. Yeah. in 7 games that you haven't won this season, you didn't score a set piece goal in that game. Yeah. So how do I say this? So if we nullify your wingers and we keep Rice quiet, I think we can get a point at Arsenal. I'm not gonna get excited and be like, "Oh my god, we're back, we're this, we're that, we're gonna smack you guys." I don't think there's a chance we win. I want to be honest. I mean, very brutally honest. We always struggle against low blocks, let alone a world class defense. Yeah, because that's what it is. Let's not take anything away from Arsenal in that sense. But bro, night and day between your defense and your offense. Like I would say Saka may be the only world class forward, and I even know Arsenal fans are maybe. Oh, is he world class? Is he even world class anymore? Wait, like I know, like the like they're judging him hard, like a lot this season in that sense, but. I'm under no illusion, bro. We don't win at the Emirates. We struggle against Arsenal in general. We struggle against a lesser Arsenal team, let alone a very well-oiled defensive unit. Bro, if we can nullify you on set pieces, we might have a chance. But realistically, I think the golfing quality will be on show for the world to see next week. But you know what? I'm all for my predictions, bro. So this will only be a good thing. This only means we have a chance if I'm saying we don't have a chance.
Listen, what you said there is spot on, bruv. Mikel Arteta sets out to coach a draw, and Nicholas Jova is tasked with coach turning it into a win, bruv. That's how it's been. That's been the story of the season. Mikel Arteta can draw a fantastic weapon.
Huh?
Oh, he's yawning. I thought you said something there for a second.
Sorry, his eyes are like
Breaking
that, right?
news. This is you. What happened, bro? What happened? But yeah, man. Gut feel. United at the carpet at such a critical stage.
2-0 Arsenal.
I think one thing that I'm anticipating is that Carrick's going to go for it.
You reckon?
I think Carrick could potentially be, maybe I don't want to like be a prick by saying this, but maybe being a little bit naive in terms of going for it.
Oh, I see what you said.
At the carpet this season, nobody has gone for it.
Yeah,
literally. Thomas Frank's playing a low block. Slot's playing the lowest block that he's ever played at Liverpool. Pep Guardiola's playing a low block against us. So that has got something to do with it. I'm hoping Man United are going to come try and toe-to-toe it, because I think that's our best chance of winning.
That will suit you, yeah.
But let's see, because you guys had like 35% possession against Man City. We were very effective with it.
Yeah, 32, I believe.
Yeah, so I mean, if it is a game of like Man United have a bit higher of a possession, we give you the ball a little bit, we force you guys to play. That midfield, I think could be exploitable. In terms of Casemiro and Mainu might struggle against the legs of like a Declan Rice.
I agree.
And then Luke Shaw and Dallo. It's weird. I don't know. Am I playing Trossard? Am I playing Martinelli against Dallo? Is Dallo going to get caught up field? Is that is that what we're going to do? Are we going to play Havertz? I think Havertz is perfect for this game in terms of bringing the wingers into it and really isolating those guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that's my 2 cents on it.
Yeah, I think you guys will win 2-0. I don't think it'll be a fun game, but I think you guys will win 2-0. It'll be like a professional performance, and it will be comfortable for the most part. And maybe it'll be uncomfortable until you get your first goal. Once you guys get your first goal, I can say confidently, I think you guys will definitely like shut up shop and win the game 2-0. Or by 2 goals, should I say.
Speaking of 2-0, let's just rattle through these fixtures. I don't know how many of these you guys caught. Liam Rosenier wins 2-0 in his home debut. I actually saw this game.
Same.
And I think Chelsea got very lucky, personally, man. I really do think Chelsea got unbelievably lucky. A win's a win. Fair play. A great debut for him. But, in another day, that game goes a little bit differently for them. Kevin Schade should have scored. Robert Sanchez, by the way, bro, this guy's quietly having a season to remember. He was man of the match, rightly so. He was the best player that Chelsea had on the night.
Yeah.
Booty, what do you think, man?
Yeah, man. I think, bro. I think you hit it on the head. To be honest, like I think.
Yep.
What's that guy Jensen? Is that his name?
Yep.
Tyus Jensen.
I think he had 2 good chances. One of them was bro. Like you have to
The
put
volley.
that. Yeah, he hits the post. Like,
Yeah.
come on, bro. You have to put that away, bro. Especially at Stamford Bridge. Obviously, I'm an XG nerd, so I know that Brentford had a higher XG than Chelsea at Stamford Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you know what? One thing I'll give them is you can tell that because after the Arsenal game, obviously they conceded a set piece and they look very dodgy at set pieces. And you know, Brentford are like the best at long throws in the league, and you can tell that they made sure that we're not conceding from a set piece today. Like they defended very well off set pieces. One thing I think that they're doing now, which is this is the part and parcel of sacking a manager and then bringing a new manager in, a young up and coming manager with a young up and coming team, is that the Maresca period, he went through the phases of what the do's and don'ts and the limitations of these players. And now Rosenier, is that how you pronounce his name? Rosenier is learning them again. So I think that they're going back to playing out the back again. And they look very shaky against Brentford. And doing that. Like Sanchez, he made some big saves, but his passing again was a bit. I remember last season. So yeah, I even the Chelsea fans were like, "Oh no, not again!" Like they can't play out the back. They just can't do it. Not with
those set of players. Yeah.
Well, they're trying to sign Jeremy Jacket from Rennes for 7 million. The fans are not happy about it, but I think that's an unbelievable sign.
Should I tell you why they're not happy about it? Because they're not happy about it because it's another 20-year-old and they're scarred. They're scarred with splashing big money, and they don't know these players. All of these players come with high ceilings. They hear these terms so many. Oh, we got potential, and they spend another 70, 60, and then now it doesn't wash it with them anymore. Chelsea fans are used to get this guy. He's ready made. Boom, boom, boom. We're gonna win the league. X, Y, Z, and other. But yeah, man. Listen. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never watched Jeremy Jacket. I know Arsenal were linked with him in the summer, and if Arsenal are linked with a centre back, you're getting him, and like we're seriously linked with him. You're getting a good centre back. So yeah, and they need him because I'm pretty sure he is left-footed, and Colwell is a big miss for them this season, man.
Yes, absolutely. Do you guys want to know? You know the expected goals for Chelsea Brentford was very similar. Yeah. You know, half of Chelsea's expected goals was the Garnacho miss.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I can't believe he missed that. Yeah, I can't believe it. They mentioned that was
Sorry, boys. You know how it goes, man. It's not a Gabos episode if I don't slander that bastard. That's all I wanted to say. My 2 cents on it. Good result for Chelsea.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Great result.
That was a shocking miss.
Liverpool next.
It's not a great result for
a
man who is probably the bookie's favourite to be the next on the chopping block, Mr. Thomas the Frank engine. The train is running out of steam. They lose in stoppage time to Callum Wilson, who's leaving West Ham, I think, in a few days.
They cancelled that just today. They were going to terminate his contract. They were like, "No, we need you now."
That sums up West Ham on my life.
It's BBC just released an article 5 hours ago saying they blocked plans for striker Callum Wilson to leave the club this month and have putting talks over his contract termination on hold.
By the way, you know he's played 18 games in the league. He scored 5 goals, and they didn't start him. And most of those are sub appearances. The fact that even they sack him in the first place, in my opinion, was wild. He's on quite a low salary, and he's on they didn't pay no money for him, and he's bagging Premier League goals. So a team who signed you can probably put 15 West Ham strikers, and they haven't scored 5 goals, and they get a guy on a free, and he's got 5 goals, and they want to bin him off. I thought it was a bit of a mad one. Regardless,
because they signed those 2 strikers.
Exactly.
You know how West Ham they always sign these bum strikers, And
Yeah.
they get gassed and they're just dead, bro.
Yeah. We just want to balance the books, basically.
But yeah, man, look, it looks over because obviously Ben Davis got injured, and I think he's gonna have like ankle surgery or something, if I'm not mistaken.
The end of his Tottenham career, then. I think this is his final year.
Yeah, he's finito, and I think they're playing Borussia Dortmund. Is it on Wednesday? Might be on Wednesday.
Tuesday or Wednesday, one of those days.
Wednesday, and
Tuesday.
he's got 14 or 15 first team players out. They just ruled out Van de Ven for the Dortmund game.
Mm-hmm.
There's something wrong with Tottenham's injury.
Backroom.
Like, they're always, last season they had fucking half the team injured for most of this year. This year they've got, but you know what it is as well, yeah? These lot, they went into the Champions League and their squad wasn't built for it, man. Like, if Van de Ven don't play and Romero don't play, who's their centre backs? They don't have centre backs, bro. Who the fuck?
Danso and that guy, the Romanian brother.
Didn't he go?
Yeah, I think he left the show. Yeah, he left.
Like, bro, and they don't play. You don't ever see these guys. You never see these guys play. Romero and Van de Ven are constantly playing. They're second string players. They don't play because they don't trust them, and that's why they keep getting injuries. So this Champions League, and I said it when they won it, they're not ready for the champs. Like, especially in terms of maintaining a certain league position as well as it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. In terms of Thomas Frank, bro, I've defended him a lot this season. I've sympathized with the injuries, the quality of the squad. But bro, West Ham at home, yeah, my Silver Club member.
Thanks for the memories.
My Arsenal legend, yeah. But brother, you have absolutely stunk. You done the job though. You done the job that we tasked you with. I rate that. Little rogue agent sent you there. But bro, you went to he needed to get some wins and some losses, but he just went full Arsenal mode and he just tanked the whole season. There you are looking awful, bro. I can't believe it, bro. Honestly,
have you seen the upcoming fixtures?
No, I ain't even seen them.
Bro,
So they got
an
Dortmund.
evil run.
Yeah, after Dortmund, they have Burnley and Frankfurt. Then it's City, United, Newcastle. I don't even want to see the rest of their fixtures. Arsenal after that, then Fulham away, then Palace at home.
When they playing City, they're playing City before us. Yeah, listen to me, you fucking little bastards. Yeah, if you dare to throw this game this year, bro, I don't care what type of Tottenham it is. Tottenham always do something against City, and inshallah, we'll have a little Ryan Mason, little Callum 2.0 dugout. We need the injuries all to go and come back, and they got to park that bus like no tomorrow. And they've got to sign some players for whoever's in next, because City.
Arsenal fans, we're on a bender. Thomas Frank's the silver member. That's our chief glazer. I hope he stays in the job, man, because, bro, I love hearing good things about ourselves. They're asking a random question. So, Thomas, tough game today against West Ham. How do you think the team performed? Well, we did quite well, but, we don't quite have the defensive solidity of like an Arsenal. And like, what, Arsenal? Is that Bournemouth? He's got an Arsenal Cup. I love it, bro. He's got the Arsene Wenger talk. He's got notes. He sat at the front. He's writing shit down. Come on, man. You got to keep a guy like that on the books. But look, man, another guy who's on quite shaky ground is Mr. Arne Slot. 1-1, dropped points again against Burnley at home. I don't know, man. I feel like the pressure is starting to really, really ramp up now. The fans are starting to turn on him. Xabi Alonso is available. They asked him about Xabi Alonso in the press conference, which was quite unhinged, I thought. And
did they actually ask him?
They asked him about Xabi sacking in the presser, bro. And he answered it quite diplomatically, talking about how difficult it is at Real Madrid and how a lot of guys got sacked. And Ancelotti, he said Ancelotti was like a special case because he's like the only guy who survived because nobody else survives there. So like he'll get back on his feet and find another job. But bro, I'm not even sure why they would stick it out with him. I know he won the title, but if it's business first, bro, I'm probably booting him out now, bro, and getting somebody. It's a ruthless business, bro, and really we can't really give too much of a shit about these people when they're on about 20 million a year. You know what I'm saying? You either do the job or you get lost. What's all the sympathy coming from, man? I know, and Liverpool are maybe just more than Arsenal, next to United in terms of like that managerial loyalty. You know, we're up there, United are up there. You know, maybe United have changed, but even United changing recently, they've given guys a lot more time than they've deserved.
They deserve, yeah, absolutely.
Because they have that inherent loyalty. You know, got to give them time, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think the only thing that's maybe a silver lining, I don't know if anybody watched the game, but Florian Wirtz is actually starting to look pretty decent now, bro. He won man of the match again. Ekitike slam dunk home run. Isak being injured kind of gives him a few excuses. But bro, I don't know, man. I think this guy, the squad don't like him. From what I
think they've made their mind up for him already, man. I think they're going to let him see out the season and then change it in the summer, man. I really don't see how he can continue.
Can I ask a question though? You see right now, Liverpool, what are they, 4th?
Yeah.
If champs actually becomes a thing, like on the threat, because it could easily become something that they could, like, if he carried, bro. Do you not think that they would? You know what, bro? This guy needs to go. Like, we need to, bro. We can't risk not getting Champions League football. Like, that's massive.
Yeah, but I don't think that will happen. Like, between Liverpool and what, 14th, 15th place is 10 points. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be up and down, up and down. They're always going to be in the run for the top 4 unless they go on an L streak, which I don't see happening. And bro, he doesn't do himself any favors. So absolutely, the way he talks about his man management, it's like it doesn't exist. Like, man management is not part of the game for him. Like how he talks about his youth players, the lack of minutes he gives to them, the constant moaning and like just that Dutch style of like negativity in a manager. I'm with the girl. Like, I'm seeing Liverpool fans getting annoyed with him, being done with him, but it's all on the board, man.
Bro, I mean, like you showed me, you told me to look at Tottenham's fixtures, bro. Like Marseille away, that's not an easy game, bro. Not in this climate. Like Marseille away on a Wednesday, that's a punch up, bro. Yeah. Bournemouth away, that's also not an easy game. Bournemouth's never easy away.
Agreed.
Okay, you got Karabag at home, should be.
And then it gets really tough. Yeah. Newcastle City.
Then you're having a punch up, bro. You got Newcastle at home. You got Man City at home. You got Sunderland, who haven't lost the game
at Stadium of Light. Yeah.
Like, and then you got Forest away. Forest away, who got them 3-0 at home. Let's not forget.
Let's not forget. Well, there's one thing that he's got on his side, and that's the FA. Because 7 minutes added on will give you an extra 2 to find that goal. That fucking penalty, I'm not gonna listen, yeah. I'm not gonna say anything too mad.
When Uzi goes round.
Listen, I'm not gonna say anything too mad, yeah. But what I will say is, if Burnley had that same incident in the Cop end 5 times, they wouldn't have got 1 penalty. Not
Agreed.
one, bruv.
Not
one, bruv. And that is a very worrying sign.
Shoddy stuff.
Bro, that's a very worrying sign, because when Liverpool get their act right and they still got these lot on board, you lot are going to feel this. I'm an avid Liverpool hater, so it always gets to me. I don't care where United are, 17th, 15th, 1st. I fucking hate Liverpool, bruv. And I will hate watch every minute of their games, wherever possible. As long as it doesn't clash with United, I will always look in. Bro, I enjoyed that fumble of a game. They are fucking shit, bro. The fact that we're talking about, listen, the fact that we're talking about Wirtz improving, goes to show how shit they are, bruv. Let me hear Graves say this and thoughts on my man, please. Please. Fucking Boston.
Have you ever seen this animated about enemy? You don't even talk about United like this, bro.
I love it. No, bro. I love it.
I love it.
Hate is a more powerful emotion than love, bro. And,
absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
Love to see it.
Absolutely.
Bro, you guys are saying, there's 10 points between them, but bro, forget about 10 points, bro. They're currently 1 point ahead of United, who have over the last 5 games, United have better form than Liverpool. Right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Then they're 2 points ahead of Chelsea, right? 3 points ahead of Newcastle and Brentford. and Sunderland.
And Sunderland, yeah.
4 points ahead of Everton, who are once again have better form than him in the last 5.
Yeah.
And they've got a punch up of fixtures coming up. And injuries are getting picked up left, right, and centre. Morale's at an all-time low.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I actually can't see him seeing out the season. Personally, I can't see him seeing out the season. It would be a gross incompetence for them to be like, yeah, let's just let this guy, because they asked him about that guy, some oaf-looking youth player they have, and he was like, yeah, no, he's decent, but he's not at the quality level to be near the squad. Why the hell would you say that, bro? When you've got no players, you literally have nobody. You have nobody to fight for you. You have some 15-year-old goblin who looks about 40, ready to keep the badge and run on the field and give his life for the cop end, yeah? And you're chucking him under the bus. It's Dutch guys. Dutch guys have a genuine problem when it comes to man management and human interaction. People call it blunt. They say they're very blunt, the Dutch people. But what they really mean is, you know, and I'm allowed to say it because I'm representing. What they really mean is that they're dicks, right? And we watched Eric Ten Hag for 16 consecutive weeks tell us about the loss against Arsenal at the Emirates. Bro, this guy it's come up to 1 year, by the way, 1 year next month since the PSG fixture.
And one line
there's not a day that goes by that he doesn't mention that result. He was talking about that result after they drew against Arsenal. And he was like, you know, just teams don't come out to play us the way we want them to come out and play us. Meanwhile, he's playing Van Dijk on the goal line for 96 minutes now. The fact that he should just hold his hands up. If I was him and I was in front of the camera, I'd be like, look, I took the boys to IB for in April, and it's all gone downhill since then. I created a party atmosphere at the club. I should have been a professional. I was out in Pasha, off my tits, listening to Solomon. I should have been at Melwood. I should have been coaching the boys. You know what I'm saying? That's what you should have done. But what happened was, everyone had a celebration. Carragher's having a whale of a time. Everyone's mocking it, blah, blah, blah. Bin the guy now, bro. Get Xabi Alonso in. Bring back some decorum, some standards. Get this oaf out of here. You can't, bro. You can't be, right. Anyways, forget about those guys.
I want to say one more thing as well, yeah. Van Dijk, that weasel. I love Van Dijk, yeah, but bro, last week, yeah, he's tweeting, we're still the champions after fucking 0-0 draw at the Emirates, yeah. Yeah, go fucking tweet about that draw as well, you dusty guy, bro. Guys, bro, celebrating draws, bro. We're still the champions.
Bro, he's Dutch. I'm telling you, these Dutch guys, it's a universal problem, bro. You can go through the history of football. You got the Frank Rijkaards. He wins the Champions League, gets fired because he's an arsehole, bruv. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Louis van Gaal, legendary.
Remember Koeman at Barca?
Koeman, Van Persie. What Van Persie did to Quinton Timber? He's the captain. He takes the captaincy away from him and he gives it to a guy he just signed, and then he drops that guy as well. These guys have problems, bro. Maybe you'll win a title. Maybe you'll get some trophies. But what it will do, that title will cost you everything. It will cost you the soul of your club, bro. Don't hide these, man, bro. And I'm talking, by the way, as a sympathizer. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me for my rant there.
I've got to talk about Villa, man. I need to talk about Villa.
Listen, they're next up, man. They're next up. They're the ones who salvaged what was looking like a very disastrous weekend. So, yeah, man, they missed the chance to close the gap. They lose 1-0 to Barry. Phenomenal goal. Booty, kick it off.
Listen, yeah. If Arteta is fucking Prince Harry, Unai Emery's King Charles, bro. This guy there is the most fucking... When the lights are the brightest, he is a fucking bottle job. And Arsenal fans have been telling the world, bro, do you know what I hate, yeah? Every season, it's rinse and repeat with this guy. It's opposition fans trying to gaslight Arsenal fans about, oh, you shut this guy. Oh, but it's not his place. They didn't even have a Scooby. What, bro? We had guys on Snapchat, yeah, going absolutely crazy when we're 2-0 up against Watford, yeah, and we're bottoming it 2-2 and we're flipping, conceding 22 shots on our fucking goal, and people are telling me, do you not miss Unai Emery at your club? Bro, this guy does the same thing every single year. When it comes down to the crunch, he will bottle it, bro. I don't care who he manages. He's managed flipping PSG with the Neymars and the Mbappes. He's managed Arsenal's. He managed Villas. Bro, all right. He's a good competitor in one competition, and that's the Europa
League.
A fucking whole career, yeah, are doing well in the shitty competition, yeah, the Europa League. Fucking any other cup, tell him to fucking go progress in any other fucking competition and he gets a nosebleed, bruv. Yeah? We don't I fucking support fucking Arsenal Football Club. I don't give a fuck about the fucking Europa League, yeah? He can take that Europa League and shove it up his fucking arse, bruv. Bro, this guy is a big, bro, he's such a bottle job, bruv. And I'm telling you from now, Aston Villa, remember this, 1 hour and 10 minutes on the 19th of fucking January, Aston Villa are not finishing in the top 3. They'll be lucky to finish in the top 4, bro. I swear to this guy is a fuck. And
he agrees with you, man. He agrees with you.
He literally, bro. Imagine a manager coming out and saying, bro. Imagine Arteta after we drew to Forest, top of the table. Yeah, this is equivalent to fucking what he just said. Arteta, we just drew to Forest. He says, yeah, we're not title contenders. You're in the top 3. You're saying we're not top 5 contenders. Are you retarded? We played 22 games, bro. What kind of manager is this, bro?
Oh, so good, man.
That's my rant done, bro.
Bro, I want to echo your points, and bro, even on the topic of the Europa League, bro, when he got us to the final, we took a battering that set our club back 50 years, bro. So,
bro, it's the record fucking battering in that competition, bro. Yeah. We told our name, and they're telling me, "Do you want this guy back? Are you fucking crazy, bro?"
He ended Ozil's career, bro, at the top level, bro. This man has blood on his hands, and that post-match press conference where he was like, "Top 5." Oh, well, but you had a chance to go 4 points behind. But the players they do not have the capacity. These guys are currently at 95% revenue to wage split, bruv. You guys have put their nuts on the line to put this club together for him. And he's like this.
Bro, forget the wage split, bro. If anything, bro, the players have the highest performing, they're outperforming their XG by 1,000,000 miles, bro. They're fucking, bro, he started the fucking season having a stinker, bro. Morgan Rogers is fucking bending it top bins from fucking the corner flag every week, and he's telling me the capacity of the players. Bro, how about you fucking coach them to have some easy chances, bro? Man said the players, bro.
Oh, bro, I'm delighted because remember I told you, man. I said, look, man, I'm not worried about Villa. I would actually prefer Villa to win to get the Man City headlines in the back burner for a little while because, bro, we know what this guy is on, man. Yeah. There's nobody that's going to convince us. We watched it with our own 2 eyes. We watched Steven Lichtsteiner and Gunduzi and Leno and this collection of bums for 2 years. We were there on a Thursday night against Eintracht Frankfurt in the Europa League, bruv, losing at a rainy Emirates Stadium and watching just a collection of, I can't even say the words on the screen, bruv, because we have some standards that we still need to follow. But bro, let them enjoy that. You know, they got their dub against us. They won their Champions League final, and now we get to watch the slow but inevitable crumble, right? Because that last 5 or 6 game run in the Premier League, when Champions League football was still on the line, I guarantee you they will find a way to pull an L from the jaws of victory. Guaranteed. Everyone knows this.
Absolutely.
Everyone knows this. The only reason Villa had any conversations outside of their recent form is because they use it as a battering ram against Arsenal fans. That's it. That's literally the only reason why people talk about Unai Emery, bro. Who the hell is Unai Emery? Unai Emery, Nasser Al Khalifa, the chairman of PSG, should have buried him under the stadium after the fact that he's still alive and coaching is a testament to the mercy of the Qataris, bro. And
Oh
let's be
my
honest,
God.
let's leave it there. He's had an unbelievable string of luck. Congratulations on winning the Europa League with Freddie Canute in 2008, but we don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't give a shit. Thank you and good night.
Peace.
I will edit that.